Hello everybody, it's Mental Health Awareness Week this week, and as part of our offer they're going to be showing you some beautiful footage from Windsor's Great Park to give you some ideas and inspiration about where you can go for your exercise whilst in lockdown. So here I am just off a long walk. You can't quite see it, but the Copper Horse is over there. You have a herd of red deer grazing over there. And just over here in the far distance is Windsor Castle. Let's see what else we can find on today's walk. Okay, so just off in the distance, you might be able to make out a herd of red deer. The red deer were introduced, or this particular herd of red deer were introduced to the park by the Duke of Edinburgh in the 70s. Not sure how well you can see them, so maybe I'll show you some footage that I took last week. Okay, so just off the long walk, and you can see just ahead of me great big herd of red deer. Some other stags. That look absolutely amazing. Never ever get tired of seeing deer here. Okay, so here at the Prince of Wales Pond in the Great Park, not too far away from the Copper Horse. It's a really lovely spot. Usually it's very, very peaceful, but as you can hear, the geese are in fine song this morning. You can just see them over there. Now, they are nesting at the moment, so they're all feeling rather territorial. So if you are walking in a great park and you see geese, try and give them a bit of a wide berth, because you don't want one of those flying at you. Just in a distance you can see the Copper Horse statue sitting on top of Snow Hill. It's a statue of King George III. It's commissioned by his son, George IV. A little interesting fact about the statue is that when it was being put up, the workmen used to take their tea inside of the statue when it was raining. It is really rather massive. You get fantastic views stretching miles and miles and miles. You can see one of the amazing things about being in the Great Park is that if you just step off the path, you can be on your own and not bump into a soul. perfect place for a spot of meditation, contemplation. It's a really peaceful morning as well. Absolutely ideal. Anyway, heading over now towards Old Windsor. Let's see what we can find there. Okay, so on to that now. Making my way towards Old Windsor and Old Windsor Wood, which is a really beautiful spot. Has some of the park's oldest trees, and it's just a little bit past Bears Rail. So on we go. Okay, so here I am in Old Windsor Wood. I'm afraid the camera doesn't really do it justice. The lighting levels are a little bit off, but you can see some really amazing old oak trees. It really isn't too far from the Copper Horse, so come and see it for yourself to get the full impact. There's not a hope that you'll see, but maybe you will. It's in the distance. Tiny little muntjac, non-native deer species. But if you come out to Old Windsor Wood, all the sort of the undergrowth gives them a nice bit of protection, camouflage. It's a good place to see them. He's gone. Okay, so I'm going to call it quits there, I think, but I hope you've enjoyed the footage from this walk. And I just want to remind you really that walking is a fantastic way of managing stress, anxiety, lockdown blues. Obviously the walking releases endorphins, and it makes you feel good. So just a reminder in the Mental Health Awareness Week that nature and walking can provide a little bit of welcome relief. But yeah, that's it from me now. I'll see you again soon. Bye.